As the Raiders threatened to fight their way back into the contest after trailing 18-0, Greg Inglis leapt into the air to intercept an Aidan Sezer pass and set sail for the try-line, keeping Jack Wighton in the rearview mirror, winding the clock back with every stride and bringing the Rabbitohs faithful to their feet en masse. Inglis and the goanna is back 1-0. It was one of two special pieces of play from the champion centre, leaping high to contestant Adam Reynolds' kick and tapping the ball back over his head in the lead-up to the second of Robert Jennings' two tries. Round 7 for Rabbitohs fans, and those who wear maroon around Origin time. Inglis's performance was the highlight of South Sydney's commanding 42-22 win at Gosford's Central Coast Stadium. The low led a hit on Sezer that will have Sam Burgess in trouble with the judiciary yet again. Live stream every game of every round of the 2018 NRL Telstra Premiership on Fox Sports. Get your free 2-week Foxtel Now trial. Sign up now. Greater than in his first game back from a 2-game suspension, Burgess ran riot through the Raiders' middle, amassing 179 run meters, 3 tackle busts, 3 offloads and 2 line breaks before the hit on Sezer that sparked a wild melee. As the Raiders' 5/8 took the ball to the line, Burgess came in over the top, catching Sezer flush on the chin and being placed on report, lucky to stay on the field. GOANNA time, Inglis breaks record with 80 meters, trim match center, Rabbitohs v Raiders with his side 30 points in front. At that stage, South Sydney coach Anthony Seibold took Burgess from the field shortly thereafter, but it won't be enough to see him avoid very close scrutiny from the match review committee. And the talismanic lock may have company. Younger brother George also placed on report for a high tackle on Raiders lock Luke Bateman 9 minutes from full time. That's as cheap as it gets. 1:12 as the Twins celebrated their 26th birthday. It was a rough day for the Burgess family. Thomas blindsided by an Elliott Whitehead tackle without the ball that left him clutching at the back of his head and the top of his shoulder. It has the potential to sour what was an otherwise brilliant display from the Rabbitohs, who blew the game wide open while Canberra skipper Jarrod Croker was in the sin bin early in the second half. A try just before the break had given the Raiders hope to start the second half, but when Croker was sin-binned in the 47th minute for interference on Rabbitohs back rower Angus Crichton, South Sydney pounced. Sam Burgess terrorized the Raiders' defense, but the Rabbitohs lock may be in trouble again with the match review panel. Photo, Ashley Feder. Source, Getty Images. These scored twice and added a penalty goal in Croker's absence, turning a 12-point lead into a lopsided 36-12 scoreline that blew out even further when Jason Clark crashed over 18 minutes from full-time. The Raiders struck a couple of late blows through Croker and Elliott Whitehead, but the damage had been done much earlier as Souths made it 4 wins from their past 5 games. Fullback Alex Johnston was the first to slice through for the Rabbitohs after just 3 minutes, and 4 minutes later 5/8 Cody Walker exposed a passive Raiders goal line defense to score on the left, just slightly closer to the posts. A penalty on tackle 1 down their own end allowed Souths to launch another attacking raid, and they unveiled an expansive set play that they executed to perfection. Winger Robert Jennings given a saloon passage into the left-hand corner, his 5th try of the season. An Adam Reynolds penalty goal made it 18-0 before an Angus Crichton error finally gave the Raiders possession in South Sydney's half, and they capitalized with a try to Nick Kotrick in the left-hand corner. Jarrod Croker's sideline conversion bridging the gap to 12. Get the ultimate NRL experience on your phone with the new Fox League app. Download it now for free on iOS and Android. They were threatening to take a further chunk out of that Rabbitohs lead until the strike from Inglis, launching himself into the air to snare an Aidan Sezer pass on the 20-meter line and setting sail. But just as Souths looked destined to take a 24-6 lead into halftime, a wonderful piece of play from Jack Wighton gave Elliott Whitehead just enough space to push through and plant the ball on the try-line. South Sydney Rabbitohs 42, Robert Jennings 2, Alex Johnston, Cody Walker, Greg Inglis, Richard Kenner, Jason Clark tries, Adam Reynolds 7 goals, def. Canberra Raiders 22, Elliott Whitehead 2, Nick Kotrick, Jarrod Croker tries, Croker 3 goals at Central Coast Stadium, Gosford. Halftime, Rabbitohs 24-12. Follow all the action with our live blog below. If you are unable to view the live blog, click here.